What up?
What up? What up? What up?
What
What up?
up?
What's up, baby? What's up?
We here. Whistle
Yes,
Gang
sir.
Podcast.
In the building. In the
Turn my
building.
volume up. Guru, where that cough
Yes,
syrup
sir.
at? I need that.
Hey. I'm surprised you still got a voice, baby.
yo,
You
yo.
still got a voice. You supposed to left that up the road. Left that in Philly.
Nah, I'm here. I got my voice. Uh,
Okay.
man, what a
What
weekend,
a game,
man.
baby.
What a weekend. What a
What a
weekend.
weekend. Yeah, yeah. What a weekend for you.
What a weekend, man. What's
Tailgate,
good,
day
DJ
parties,
Holm?
night parties.
Antoine in the comments. What up? Hey, Locked In DJs
Yeah,
had it
man.
rocking
Hey.
this weekend. You wasn't there. Where you at?
Yeah, I should have been there, man. Hey, I wish I was there though, but I know you held it down for us.
Listen, man. Shout out. We just get it out the way. Shout out to 717, Avery,
Uh-huh.
Eli, they wives, all the members. Sunday morning, I was out there helping out. It's probably why I'm sounding a little way I am, but it was definitely raining, wet.
Okay.
And I mean, they were out there setting up the tailgate, getting it ready for everybody that you see taking all these nice pictures and all that. They only had to come when it was dry at
Right.
12, 1 o'clock.
I
You know what
saw
I
you.
mean?
I saw you posted up out there getting wet with your little poncho on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was trying to give everybody the weather update. I was trying to be like on my Jim Jones stuff with the weather update. Because everybody was so worried about the weather. But it was a great time. It was a great weekend. Like I've said numerous times on this podcast, on my Facebook page, my Instagram page, this weekend was personal. It was personal for me. It was very, 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 very personal. Um, Obviously going to the NFC Championship game. I mean, you guys know the story. If you tuned it in, hopefully 49er fans, you know what happened then. But like I was screaming all day yesterday to those Eagles fans, that was last season. You know what I mean? This is this season. Last season doesn't matter.
We talking about right now.
Right
Right
now.
now.
Right now, B. And it was a good time, man. Um, I mean, I could go on and on about Philly, man. Tell me what's going on yesterday. How was it in Charlotte at the watch party?
listen,
I seen in our Nana Empire chat with all the
listen,
chapters. It was everybody watch party was crazy. It looked like all over the country.
listen. If you was in Charlotte and you missed the slingshot watch party, you missed the
You
party.
missed the
I'm
party?
telling you, from 3 o'clock until 9ish, 9 something. I can't remember. Like we was rocking between on commercial breaks, halftime. DJ had us going. Everybody
Okay,
moving up out this seats. Shout out to DJ KO, baby, in the building. He held us down, baby. And you know, throughout the game, man, it was a blast. We was wall to wall in that mug. I tell you that. So I didn't got I don't have a exact head count, but yeah, we was deep in there. Wasn't too
yeah,
many Philly fans in there, but we had a handful enough to get on. So we
good,
ain't go
good.
too hard on.
I had 60,000 to get on, and if
Yeah, I saw you, baby. You look like one in the whole section of you. I saw one red
oh,
jersey and all is green.
holding it down, and if you didn't see my
I saw
video,
you.
that joint went viral on
Hey,
Twitter and on TikTok.
yes, sir.
So dude tried to steal
Go
my
check it
video
out.
on TikTok. But yeah, man, if you go check
Wow.
it out, obviously just at Ferb, you see the video of me. I don't think I posted the videos of me getting into it with the people, but it's the video of me. So the backstory is when I walked into the stadium yesterday, if everybody knows, Lean on Me, the movie, Joe Clark, I was screaming, the chains on the door, put the chains on the door. Put the chains on the door. So I think this video is of me screaming that. I think Avery or somebody, I don't know,
Yeah.
DB might have them.
Where you going? Where you
I
going? The
told them,
chain's still on the door. You can't get out.
nobody leaving today. You got to stay through the game.
Right.
Chains is on the door. It's got to stay through the fourth quarter because, like I've been telling y'all, it was going to be a blowout. I was screaming for another 42-10, another 42-10. I just knew it. I felt it in my heart.
Right.
And as you see, if you watch the video that's going viral, you hear me telling the fans where y'all going. The chains are on the door. You can't go nowhere. And they was literally leaving. This was the third quarter of that video.
Wow.
It's the third
Wow.
quarter. It's like maybe they're getting ready to like let the clock run out to go into the fourth, but it was literally the third quarter, and they were leaving.
So they had enough. They had enough, bro. They couldn't
Yeah,
take it.
man. I mean, the Philly fans are good, whatever. They're passionate. Obviously the ones we had on the show. Shout out to Ace. I think I see him in the comments. My boy True. I pulled up to the barbershop when I went to New York. Of course, he wasn't there running.
Oh yeah.
But they're fair weather fans. They're front runners. I mean, at halftime, how are you booing your team? You're cheering your team on, going crazy to start the game, and then you booing them going into halftime.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts, baby. You got to stick with your team the whole time. Good, bad, whatever.
Yeah, man. It's just crazy. But I had a great time. I mean, I love football, man. I love being on the road. Ronte in the comments, yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
I love being on the road, and it's just like it's us against the world, man. In that venue, and I just kept screaming at that. But every time we would score, I would sit down. I said, I digress, because this was expected. I didn't want them to feel like, oh, he's really excited. I wasn't excited. This was expected.
Right.
And what it showed to everybody, like I've been telling y'all, one, we the real deal, right? And if you go back to your phone, are you on your phone right now?
Right.
What did I text y'all before the game started? Do you remember? You was probably already drinking and stuff. I don't remember.
Hey, you was throwing a whole lot of stuff out there. I know you talking about his personal. You kept saying.
Here's it right here. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get it to the camera. Can y'all see that? You see what I said, P?
Nah, I can't, man. You know I got 4 eyes, bro. I can't see that.
That thing says Purdy 4 touchdowns.
Okay, so you called it.
I text y'all that. Look, I text y'all that at 4:24, right before kickoff. 4:24. I text y'all Purdy 4 touchdowns. I text y'all that. I text a few other people.
You got in there and talked to him. So you got in the stadium early. You had to talk to him.
I didn't get in the stadium early like I normally do. You know, I'm quick to leave the tailgate. But, you know, I had promised to lead the march into the stadium, so I couldn't leave everybody.
Gotcha.
I couldn't leave everybody.
Gotcha.
But I text everybody, our group chat, other group chats, Purdy 4 touchdowns. Because this was, I think, because, you know, he hasn't been getting his love, his respect in the national media. The Shannon Sharps, the Stephen A. Smiths, Nick Wright. I didn't even listen or watch him today. But you know, those guys are not showing them love. They thinking he throws the ball 2-3 yards and they running for 90-yard touchdowns every drive. And that hasn't been the case this season. Now, I will admit, yesterday it was the case. That was the case. He threw the ball 4 or 5 yards yesterday, and the boys was the back to the Yak Bros. But
exactly.
Other than that, obviously, if you look at all the other games and obviously his stats from the season, he leads the league in yards, average pass per attempt. So hasn't been the case like that. But I just knew it was a chance that the whole world was going to be watching. Big game, 4 o'clock window. Mm-hmm. It was going to be his coming out party. Not to us, because the Niner fans
he had a point to prove. Yeah.
A point to prove.
He had a point to prove. He got hurt. We didn't really get to see what he had against this team, so why not go all out? And that's what he did, man.
4 touchdowns, bro. Shout out to Brock Purdy. Shout out to Brock Purdy. When we talk about game balls, it ain't going to Brock Purdy. But shout out to Brock Purdy.
Hey, shout out to 19, baby. Hey, he held it in for this game. He waited for this game right here. And he got off. He went slap off, bro. I ain't even gonna listen. He went slap off this game. Shout out to Debo.
Shout out to Debo. Shout out to listen. When we was walking into the stadium, and you start getting the alerts on the phone, like the Bleacher Report and stuff like that. And they got the Bleacher Report saying how they came in all black. I said, "Oh, it's going down."
You already knew.
They were about that business yesterday. And like I was telling them, one, obviously last year is last year. This is this year. But Debo was right. Debo said we healthy, we win by double digits.
Exactly.
Debo said
Exactly.
if we healthy, we win by double digits.
Exactly, Ronte. Funeral tie, baby. All black.
Man, listen.
All black, baby. Putting in work.
Man, listen. Man, listen. So it, I can't wait, man. So let's talk about the game a little bit. Beginning of the game.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm in there
Ah.
on my BS, just like I would be if I was
Oh
a
yeah.
slingshot. And we start
Right.
out the game slow. Now, usually the
Slow
Eagles
is
start
don't
out
know
slow.
what, bro.
Yeah,
That
the
thing was
Eagles,
super slow, man. Ah.
man, listen. But the defense showed up. So
Right.
obviously, if you watch the podcast, I hate the bend but don't break defense, and we weren't doing that. But we
Right.
did get broken, but we just didn't break those first two drives, and we held them to the field goals. And I don't think people
And I like
understand
that. Yeah.
how monumental those were. Those were victories because imagine being that
Right.
14 zip opposed to 6 zip. You know what I'm
Against
saying?
that team with that type of high power offense they got.
Correct.
Imagine that. So we
Correct.
did a great job on defense.
Correct. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine being down 10 to zip or whatever. I mean, we literally
Right.
was just down. We were down 6 zip. We had -7 or 6 yards or something like that.
They had
Man,
7 first downs though. I won first down, bro. They was killing
correct.
us.
The first quarter was abysmal. Listen, everybody was on their feet the whole time, right?
Uh-huh.
And I've been on my feet since 8 a.m., 7:30, whenever I got out there to help at the tailgate. So I've been on my feet. So every time the the TV timeout to start, I would sit down. Man, listen. When I sat down after that first quarter was 6 zip, I said, Lord, please don't let me get locked up today. We get blown out of here. Please. I said,
I told
please.
you, I had your bail money set to the side, man. You would have been good.
I said, please, Lord, let my Niners come out. And then second quarter started, and it was a totally new game, bro.
Right.
We scored 6 straight possessions.
Right.
6 straight, P.
That's
Listen.
that's unheard of, baby, this season. That's unheard of. But
Yeah,
who
it was
doing it?
crazy.
Who doing it? Them Niners, baby.
Yeah. But to be
Them Niners.
critical of us, the thing I did not like was the fact that we didn't run the ball on the first. So that the first 2 drives, and like I said, I text you, but y'all was damn partying. I'd be locked into the game. McCaffrey didn't touch the ball. He didn't touch the ball the first 2 drives. I don't know if you remember that or not. That's a no-no. Any football
Right.
game we play going
Okay.
forward, playoffs, whoever we playing the Giants, the whoever, the worst of the worst teams, McCaffrey has to touch the ball. That's a no, bro.
Right.
What do you
It
think
has
about
to
that?
go through him and start through him. Yeah. Yeah. I
Correct.
feel you on that. It got to start with him, man.
Yeah,
That sets the
that's a
flow. That
no.
makes everybody to be honest, So yeah, we should always start running from the beginning.
Yeah,
Shout out to Nard.
McCaffrey.
I see you, baby.
Yeah, McCaffrey got to touch the ball, and so I'm of course screaming, run the ball. McCaffrey touched the ball, blah 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 blah, and then once we started getting going, I sit in the end zone so I could see the plays and see the plays develop and stuff. All you kept
Right.
seeing was, man, run the ball left behind Trent, run the ball left. Oh my gosh, he was mowing them.
Oh
He
yeah,
was.
he was, baby. McCaffrey
Listen,
is a dog, man. Hey, yeah, that's our horse. Like I'm telling you, he sets the tone for our offense, in my opinion. So, yeah, we definitely got to, feed him as much as possible and keep him healthy, and not overwork him.
yeah.
So,
Now it was real misty out there. Obviously it rained majority of the day, but it didn't rain during the game per se, but it was like misty, and you would see him always with the towel, changing the towel, drying his hands on the towel. Couple of times late in the third quarter, he would grab, the wide receivers always have the swag towel. He would take the swag towel and wipe his hands and stuff like that. And then when Elijah finally got in the game, he went to the sidelines and got new gloves.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you can see
he came
good
back
there,
out with
man. Look at you. You got some
some
great seats, man. That's big money right there, baby.
yeah,
That's
I got
big
to see,
money.
bro. Other than that, I'll be in the fan base with my slingshot people and my family.
I feel
But
you.
either way, though, I mean, that game was very, 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 very personal.
So going back to our previous podcast, the preview, did we follow our keys that led us to this victory? Was it, what was my key? Definitely holding them on offense, shutting them out 3 and out, and then we was kind of slow with our offense. So I think we did our part as far as defense, keeping them to field goals. So I think the key moving forward is basically starting in the beginning of the game, shutting folks out and converting on those 3 and outs.
Yeah, that's how we typically start the game. You know me, I'm screaming there, put my defense on the field, 3 and out. Here go the 3 and out.
3 and
And
out.
then
Yeah.
we got on the first drive, we got to second and long or whatever. And I was just about to say this. And then that's when they ran the pick play and AJ Brown caught that slant and went and took it for like 40 yards, whatever it was.
Right.
But the thing that was really cool and good about that, remember they did it on the first 2 drives. AJ caught like those 2 big slants. You remember that?
Right. Mm-hmm.
They made the adjustment. So, like I said, from sitting in the end zone, I could see the play, the after snap, before snap, or how everybody's moving and stuff like that. Greenlaw or Fred, it was mainly Greenlaw, but I think a few times Fred, and then when Greenlaw got kicked out the game, Burke and them, they would drop back to whatever side AJ was on to take away the slant. So they played almost like a spy and dropped back a little bit into that zone where the slants were happening. And that's why, for everybody who was watching the game, you didn't see any more slants after those first 2. The slant was taken away. They took it away. Right. So I think shout out to Steve to Wilkes.
Shout out to Wilkes. Shout out to Wilkes, baby.
Shout out to Wilkes on the adjustment on the fly. I mean, that was a great adjustment. Yeah, that was a great in-time adjustment. You see, I'm all congested and stuff from all that water.
You can see a whole lot of shit on the field instead of in that booth, baby.
Correct. You can see all that, but also too the corners. Man, Ward
did his thing.
Whatever you may think of Ward,
he's playing that ball. Oh yeah,
he's playing pretty good. He's playing pretty good, man. He's going up against some monsters the past few weeks, and I'm not gonna say he shut all of them out, but he's definitely made some big plays and some big pass breakups, definitely when they were much needed. I know yesterday I can remember one in the corner of the end zone. He swatted the ball away. Yeah. I want to say that was like in one of the first 2 drives, and then
might have been. I can't remember.
Yeah, and he swatted the ball away, and then the other one, it was when he was kind of facing them back or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Jair Brown, the rookie, had a good game too. He definitely did. Jair, he had a good game. Deshaun Gibson was out there. I mean, the secondary played pretty well. I guess maybe because it was Jalen Hurts. Now we did end up with 3 sacks, but they weren't that that quarterback in the pocket standing there, and then here comes Bosa or Young or whoever. It was he's running around trying to find somebody. It seemed like down. Coverage sacks.
Then the one he failed, then basically you just tap him. Yeah, those.
Correct. But I think some of that is because they were just rushing in pass lanes so that he couldn't get out and scramble crazy on us.
Right.
Which, with those running quarterbacks, that's what they do. But then also too, I think because of the grass. Now them boys were slipping and falling all over the field. Oh, yeah. It was slippery out there. It was wet. Pause.
I was gonna let you have that one, man. Go ahead. I'm glad you correct yourself, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the trial. I think you talking about towards the end of the game. Ambry and them could have had a chance for a pick 6 or something like that, or interception, but it didn't happen. I think we got a special guest. I think this dude is a special guest.
Oh, who we got? I think
y'all might know this dude.
Bring him on in.
What up?
I'm full, dog. Yeah. Think about it, dog.
What up?
Hold on. Tired of poultry, man. I mean, Thanksgiving turkey, Seahawks, a little bit of Eagles.
Oh, yes. Yes.
A little bit of Seahawk
Yes.
again. We're gonna double back, man. Listen, it's hard, man. I'm basketball dad tonight. I apologize for not being there with you guys doing the podcast, man.
Hey, man, we completely understand.
But I got my
Family
jacket
first,
on.
baby.
I'm looking for somebody to say something out of line. I'm still turned from yesterday. So anybody get out of line while I'm outside, it's going down this evening. So got my jacket on just for that reason alone. Just let everybody know it's not a nation no matter where I go.
Absolutely.
So what we doing?
Absolutely.
Hey, my man.
Yo,
Brett, you got some shots? Yo, I was out there. So I was the drink bully yesterday for y'all. I was at the tailgate. I had the Gold Whiskey. Shout out to Gold Whiskey.
I saw you. I saw your video, man. You out there pouring shots, man. Look at you.
Sure? Yeah.
I saw that.
I was out there.
You was a star. Hey, you was a star up north, man.
Yeah. Avery and them boys show me mad love. 717 be showing me mad love, bro.
Hey, but you best believe your boy Big Nard and P, we held it down for Charlotte, baby. Well, Nard held it down for Charlotte, man. You know, I was just a bystander in the cut.
Yo, so Nard, while we got you real quick, what was your thoughts on the game? I know you got other duties on Game Watch, like you said. I'll just sit there and watch the game, and you running around. But like on the little parts you did get a catch, what was your thoughts?
Listen, first of all, atmosphere was crazy. I can only imagine what it was like in Philly. We had slingshot turn on a million. Man, I forgot to eat yesterday, man. I just drinking. Forgot to eat yesterday. That's how excited I was about the game. But again, I'm gonna say this. What's the term for the week? You know, King Harris said it first. Debo stood on business.
Oh man,
Black Air Force One.
He stood on business. I mean, he responded like a leader's supposed to. You know, today, the only thing I did was sit around and trying to get my life back together from all the tequila I had yesterday. As I did it, I mean, I watched First Take and Get Up and Sports Center and everything else with a sports show. And at the end of the day, the conversation yesterday was about the ass kicking. You know what I mean? They said there was 3 great teams in the NFC, and we dog walked both of them. So dog walk both teams like that. Hold on, when you dog walk both teams like that, it was a bigger headline than Florida State not getting selected for the FCS for the bowl. I mean, we were top line of everybody's news yesterday.
Everywhere.
But the game, I mean, it started off slow. But I knew, I said yesterday, when they didn't get 7, neither one of the first 2 drives, they was in trouble. It put us in a situation where, you know, only thing we need was 7. We got 7. We took the lead 7-6. You know, I didn't realize that every drive, 4 drives, 5 drives in a row, we scored a touchdown. It was just the battle of the game. I really watched. I watched my boy, the MVP of the league, Brock Purdy, take this thing on this wing and show everybody what's going on.
Say it again. Say it again, baby. Say it again.
Everybody had a day. We was the bully in Philly. Everybody talking about how Philly is a bully city. We bullied everything there. Juwan with a bully play. Debo with multiple bully plays. Even Brock ran over a joker yesterday. I mean,
going to the sideline
all day. And last. I know I've been a big critic of Steve Wilkes. You got them boys playing. This is the same defensive scheme that I thought I was going to see in the NFC Championship game last year. We're going to slow rush, mush rush Jalen. We're going to let him be unselfish up front, not be trying to go after the sack, not doing all that. And we showed that it was the same exact game plan I thought we would use last year, and then confuse him, make him be a passer of the football, not a runner of the football. And I think that's where the difference is. So I've been a hard critic of Steve Wilkes. Shout out to Steve Wilkes, Charlotte native. You putting the boys, you got them boys balling, you got them boys playing. Again, shout out to Steve Wilkes. I mean, you can see the confidence again. Like I said before, when you are on the field and you can talk directly to the position that you coach, and you can talk to the Fred Warners, you can talk to the defensive line, so you can ask them, you can keep them motivated, let them know this game is an unselfish game up front. When you're doing those things and you on the field and you can feel the energy and feel the love, I can see our players have responded to Steve Wilkes being on the field, and the addition of Chase Young.
Absolutely.
Boy. I tell you.
I was telling right before you got on, I was telling them how from being in the stadium, you probably couldn't see it on TV. They made adjustments. I'm not sure if you remember the first drive. You know, they had that pick play where AJ went for like 35, 40 yards on the slant. Then the second drive, he had like the same play. When they came back out after that, Greenlaw was dropping back. Whatever side AJ was lined up on, he was dropping back into some type of spy, taking away the slant. But you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why after that you didn't see no more slant. So I was saying that was really, really good for the adjustments that they made. The other thing to what you said about playing the top 10 teams, which I learned today, Dallas, Philly, Seattle, whatever you can say they top team or not, but the Jaguars who are about to play on Monday Night Football, we've beat them, all 4 teams, by a combined over 100 points. It's like 112 points combined.
Wow.
Combined, bro. 100 points. Yo, we are the real deal.
Hey, the world know it. When we healthy, baby, we unstoppable. We unstoppable.
We go to Vegas.
Let me add one more thing before I get off, because the men's game, the boys game about to start. Let me add
okay, baby, go ahead.
Listen, my all due respect of Greenlaw. Everybody said it was a dumb play, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Listen, a grown man that's not playing in the game cannot touch another uniform.
Don't touch
play.
me.
I wish Greenlaw would have slapped the dog shit out of him. He could have put up a GoFundMe, and I ain't got a lot of money. I'd have put $100 or $200 towards whatever that fine would have been, because he should have reached back so far.
Well, he gonna get fined.
I mean,
it's fine. It's worth it though.
Third row, like that. That's the one thing that I don't have. Is you got a non-player having an incident where a player that's playing in the game, a key player that's playing in the game, end up getting disqualified and ejected from a game for talking and pushing on a coach. I'm totally in favor of whatever Greenlaw had to do to get that situation done. Bonehead or not, I'm gonna ride with Greenlaw on that. I don't think there's never no lead or whatever. Obviously, opposing team coach should be touching the player on the opposing team. It ain't nowhere, no sport for that. Again, I hate that what happened. I hope the league takes a real look at it on how we monitor these coaches on the sideline and their expectations. But again, you have someone that doesn't have a say-so or that doesn't have to play in the game, can get some person playing the game there. I promise, I would have put the GoFundMe up on my page had Greenlaw got a fine for slapping the taste out of his mouth.
I feel you though.
But these boys, I don't blame them. I'm gonna keep sharing, man. Hey, listen. Hey, shout out to Nine Game, Wilson Game Podcast, Nine Empire Charlotte. I see everybody blowing the whistles worldwide. Listen, can't wait to see y'all again Sunday. We were turned up. Just don't come for the Eagle game. Keep coming. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing. Look, we need all the comments we can get. We answering everything. Whatever platform you're on, that's my duty the rest of the evening while I'm trying to watch this men's basketball game. I'll be trying to respond to everybody in the chat and whatnot, but I appreciate y'all. Let me come on. I know I wanted to do a little formal, but I had to do I got to be the dad thing today. So I'm on.
You good, bro.
Y'all take care,
baby.
Good
luck tonight, baby. Good luck tonight, baby.
All right. So, what we want to get into? Go like another 10 minutes or so. What we want to talk about, P?
Winning out, baby. Let's move forward a little bit. What will winning out get us? Beating Philly, beating Dallas. What we looking like when it comes down to the stretch?
So right now we still the 2 seed. We need Dallas to.
Is it any way possible to get that 1 seed though?
Yeah, we need Dallas to take care of business Sunday and beat the Eagles.
Okay.
There's a meme. I think we shared in the group chat with the Eagle like on life support or something. You seen it?
Yeah, I seen it.
I said that to a couple Cowboy fans and said, pull the plug. So just like how they was rooting for us this weekend, we need them to take care of business and beat the Eagles. They beat the Eagles. We are the 1 seed because we hold a tiebreaker.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I don't think we lose. We lose. I think we win. I'm just telling you now. Mark it. Yeah, December 4th, Jay-Z's birthday. Shout out to Hove. 8:07 p.m. 49ers are winning the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Simple as that. We're winning the Super Bowl.
I can feel it, baby.
This is a special team. We're winning the Super Bowl. So with that being said, we will win out. Like my man Frank is saying in the comments, Baltimore's the only supposedly big game we got left. That's Christmas night. We're gonna go over there to Binky spot for everybody here local, but Yeah, and I honestly think it's going to be the 49ers and the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 49ers and Ravens in the Super Bowl, man.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's what I think it's going to be. The one thing though, you bringing that up though, we get into the Seahawks game on Thursday, the preview show.
Okay.
And look, this is for you personal, P. All those tickets were not expensive. I paid $335, P.
Hey man, listen. So we gonna keep talking about it, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the trail though. He was out there in Philly with us, holding it down.
I shouldn't have backed out, man. I should have just got in the car with you and hit the highway. I know. How long are you gonna ride me on that though?
For a while, man. For a while.
I didn't ride you on the Dallas game. I went way to San Francisco with some Dallas fans. Did you come out? Did you come out there with me?
It's even. We even.
Okay, well, let it go then. Let it go.
Yo, one thing though, real quick. Speaking of moving forward, right? Let's talk about the playoffs real quick. This is super way ahead of it.
Oh yeah.
The playoff structure needs to change in the NFL, and y'all can tell me how y'all feel about this in the comments. I'm gonna explain it to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you win your division, you are slotted in the slots 1 through 4, depending on your record. Slot 5, 6, and 7 are the wild cards, right? The NFC South, which is probably the worst division in football, is going to have a team, probably the Falcons or the Saints, probably finish 8 and 9, 9 and 8 or something like that. They're going to be the 4 seed, right? And probably play, let's just say Dallas or the Eagles, because one of them are going to be the 5 seed, right? Because hopefully we're the 1 seed. If we're the 1 seed, Dallas or the Eagles wild card round is going to go to Atlanta, and they're going to kick Atlanta ass, or they're going to kick the Saints ass, whatever it is, right? Well, what happens is then, if there's no more upsets, then the 49ers will play the lowest seed remaining, which would then be the Cowboys or the Eagles, whoever that 5 seed is.
Okay.
That ain't right.
What they gonna do to change it up though? I mean,
yo, the trail, I'm definitely feeling it, bro. That rain and everything on this weekend, you got me. I'm about to take some black seed oil and stuff. I'm messed up right now, but
hey, that's why I'm glad I didn't go up there.
Man,
I would have been right beside you.
All worth it. All worth it though. But the what needs to change is if you win your division, you automatically get into the playoffs, but that doesn't guarantee you a home game or one of the first 4 slots. So what it should be is Atlanta should be the 7 seed, Dallas should be the 3 seed, or Eagles should be the 3. We'll be the 1, and then Eagles, Dallas, Eagles. So then what that does is now, because you're the 1 seed, you want the advantage of playing the suckiest team left. Well, the Cowboys or the Eagles wouldn't be the suckiest team left. It's actually a disadvantage to finish number 1 in this structure. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So in actuality, if we want an easier path and not have to play both of them, the Cowboys and the Eagles, and just have to worry about one of them, we actually would want to be the 2 seed.
Number 2.
Yeah, because if we're the 2 seed, we would avoid them. You see what I'm saying?
But you also want that top seed, but you also want, I can see going to the 2nd seed, but you ain't getting that home field advantage though. So
you're not getting the home field advantage, and you're not getting the bye.
That comes into play too.
Yeah, which I think we beat everybody. But I'm just saying, in general, the structure needs to change. They need to change that going into next season, whatever, to where they make everybody. You make the playoffs, but it doesn't guarantee you a home game. You know what I'm saying? And that you on top of the boys, but they still haven't paid BA. Let's pay BA. We
have to.
Let's pay.
We
BA.
have to.
My man BA yesterday, he didn't kill it, but my man BA yesterday had 5 for 46 and a touchdown. Damn, I love BA.
He's there to extend the drive. He extends our drive because he gets those first downs what we need, baby. He's there on that 3rd down.
Correct.
He's Brock is his go-to guy on 3rd down, man. If you pay attention.
Correct. But you had Jawan. Shout out to Jawan Jennings.
Shout out.
That's my
guy. Finally came through. He finally showed up, baby.
Yo, Jawan.
He must have been waiting on this game too. It was personal for him too then.
Yeah.
So in saying that, okay, let's talk about this. We got to get 2 game balls out, defense and offense on the offense side. So you going? Me? I go first. You already know.
Go ahead.
19, baby. Debo. Hey, you've been waiting. Hey, he had that thing marked on the calendar. He was waiting on this day. Shout out, Debo.
Just like me.
Thing, man. You was a dog. You was a train running through everybody. Shout out, Debo.
Yeah, I mean, I second that. Debo got to get the offensive game ball. I mean, he almost kind of, even with the shit talking, set the tone, and then everybody just backed him up.
He did.
Yeah, but they're not even calling it shit talking. They just talking for real. Like, yo, Bradbury trash. He trash. Right. If he doesn't get hurt, we win by 20. I mean, we win by double digits, and he proved it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So on the defensive side, I got to say, I got to give it to Ward again, man. He had the lockdown with the adjustments. He had to lock down one of the top elite receivers again for the second week in a row.
Yeah. I mean, AJ, don't get it twisted now. AJ got his. AJ had 8 for 114 yesterday.
Okay. But they could have been like easily more than that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I got
with the adjustments now. With the adjustments, I'll give you that.
On defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it to Steve Wilkes, man.
Woo!
I'm gonna give it to Steve Wilkes because, like I'm saying, like I said, being there at the game, right? And you watching it and understanding football, you can see how he made the adjustments after those 2 slants on those first drives, and then just like Shanar was saying, they just showed up, bro. Like, man,
they did, man. He got them playing.
The defense just showed up, man. They showing up week in and week out. Like I said, this is a special team, man. I ain't got no more energy right now, but
he done lit fire.
This is
he done lit fire up under their ass, man. Them boys playing for him.
Yeah,
so now he got that heart, bro. He got the locker room. He got the defensive locker room now.
Correct.
So they playing for him.
Correct.
They laying it all out there on the field for him. And hey, we about to make this run. We about to make the Super Bowl run, baby. Yeah. I'm telling you.
But with the back to the offense real quick, the Debo obviously deserves it. But man,
right.
Honorable mention, and we kind of talked about him, and he obviously deservedly so. But honorable mention to Steve Wilkes. I mean, scratch that, my bad. Offense. Just to the Silverback Gorilla, the best left tackle in football.
Absolutely.
And George Kittle.
Yes.
If you look at both of Debo's touchdowns, you're gonna see Kittle in the screen blocking. Down the field, 30, 40 yards down the field blocking. On the reverse, you see him literally, he's walking into the end zone with Debo leading the way, blocking 2 dudes, which I saw today. Eagle fans are posting talking about holding, but we're supposed to be the 40 whiners, but they're whining. Anyway, and then on the other touchdown, he's down the field blocking as Debo's diving into the end zone.
Right.
And then Trent just led the way on a lot of those runs.
That big dude move his feet, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So honorable mention, shout out to Kittle and Silverback Gorilla.
Big Trent, baby.
Yeah. Maya, I see you in the comments. We gave Brock his flowers as soon as the show started. Brock is the MVP of the league. Anybody say anything about Brock, I'm handling it. Brock is that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sight, B.
Correct. You can't complain about holding. Blocking 2 dudes at once, you can't complain. You can't complain.
Oh yeah.
So with that being said, man, I think that's it, man. You got anything else, P?
Hey man.
I know we just want to get on here real quick, chop it up
man.
about the game.
Yeah. Especially with this energy, man. Yeah, we definitely wanted to get on here, the day after the game. So great energy, man. It's I just been overwhelmed with like walking around in work today, bro. I was like fucking with everybody. They was like, dude, you too hype. We gotta hear this all week. Yep, absolutely. every day this week, baby. I'm telling you. So man, I'm riding high right now. I'm riding high on my team and I'm loving it right now. Those 3 losses woke us up, baby, and like, we won't lose again this season. We would not lose again.
We sure won't, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to.
And I want to say this real quick. Go ahead, get your shout outs out there.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say shout out to all the people, all the Niner fans, all the Niner family out at Slingshot this past game. We took up a donation for the event that we're hosting next Sunday. We're gonna be feeding less fortunate and giving out some good care bags. So we took up a lot of money Sunday, and I want to just thank you and send blessings to everybody that went in their pocket and made a donation. It's going to a good cause. We're gonna feed 200 less fortunates. We're gonna have toboggans, hats, socks. I even got people bringing extra coats. They have their own. They had their own little event and had leftovers, so they're gonna be bringing out more stuff. So it's gonna be a big event Sunday, and that's Sunday at 12.
Okay.
To 2 right before the game watch. It's gonna be on No Try in downtown Charlotte, somewhere near the men homeless shelter here in Charlotte. So that's gonna be 12 to 2. Charlotte downtown. Look for the flyer. I'm gonna be posting that on the Niner Empire page also. So, I appreciate that.
Yep. If you guys have any more questions about that or you want to help out, you can email us Niner Empire Charlotte at yahoo.com, or obviously you can DM P, myself, or Shenard to get more information. But we try to do good, take care of our own. This is something led by P himself. Came up with this. This is not even a whole chapter thing. This is something he decided to do, and obviously we're supporting him, getting behind him. So definitely much love and blessings for that, P. You kind of messed me up with that one, but
my bad, bro.
But nah, I mean, on kind of on the same light, shout out to everybody that was in Philadelphia. I know we've said this a lot, but who came up to me or even came up to Chrissy, who's one of our members, or DB, who's one of our members, because you see us in the jackets, or even my man John. Shout out to John Maxwell and Miss Claire Maxwell, who joined us on the road from Charlotte out there in Philly holding it down. They had a great time. But who was asking them, hey, man, you got a whistle? Like, yo, man, hey, you got a whistle? And
hey, the whistles, bro, they spreading across the world, baby.
Yeah, the whistles is crazy. So I mean, just shout out to everybody who's joining the movement, who's effing with us, who's messing with us, who's supporting us. There was people out there looking for K. Like, where's K at? I want to meet K.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So we starting to reach a lot of people. Continue to watch us, support us, share us, like, comments. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got a lot of things coming in the mix. Look, he forgot to ask for a whistle. I'm glad you didn't ask, man. I didn't ask nothing. But definitely though, like the love, I'm definitely feeling the love on the road. As y'all know, I love going to the games. And most of the time, I mean, obviously P and them come to games, but they hold it down the watch party. But I just love going to the games. Obviously, I have my personal relationship with these people, but just for now, to everybody to recognize the chapter, not Empire Charlotte, but then obviously now our podcast. So we love it. We definitely feeling the support. Appreciate it. Thank you. And this is for us. This is for the Niner Empire. So if you want to join us I mean, a lot of y'all got my phone number. We got personal relationships. You can text me and say, man, I want to jump on the next one, whatever. We bring guests on. So just get at me, get at us. Let us know if you want to jump on. We'd love to have you because we want everybody to have a platform to be able to talk about 49er football with us. You know what I'm saying? That's all we love doing. We love 49er football. That's what brought us together. But I think obviously me, P, Shenard, and the rest of the boys, we tied it in more than football. We do stuff outside of football, but this is what brought us together. Absolutely. And I definitely appreciate the brotherhood we've created within this. So with all of that being said, I want to keep rambling on.
One more. I got one more. Oh, I'm gonna get off. Shout out to my boy Chris Lopez. He's my brother. We used to work together. He came out to Slingshot. He sat right beside me the whole game, bro. And he took he's an Eagle fan. He was an Eagle fan. I didn't let him go too hard on him, but he sat there throughout the whole game, bro. Mad love. No arguing, no cussing.
Chains was on the door.
Nah, he didn't leave, bro. I changed the doors. I took his keys. But shout out, Chris. Appreciate that, man. That's it for me.
Shout out, Chris. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody tuning in tonight. We definitely see your comments, feel the love, support. Shout out to the Eagle fans.
Oh,
we'll see you in January, I guess.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we'll be back. We'll be back Thursday night. We got a big game coming up next Sunday. Obviously, the next game is always the biggest game. Big game against Seattle coming up Thursday. Coming up Sunday, but we'll be back Thursday night for our preview show on that. Look for the flyer. Join us, share it, appreciate it. And we see y'all Thursday night. Whistle Game Podcast, man. We out.